without black, Latino, and Native American. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that, right, that shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that. That shit go, look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that, right, that shit go.
B-Raw, wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting checked from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar head hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Whether anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before.
That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that, right. That shit go, look.
Nah, for real though.
Look. If shit go, look, you best get right, or you'll get, look, you got that.
Now I'm gonna y'all stop right there. Move that song. Move that song. Move that song. The Father we fear. The Father we fear. Yehovah. Israel.
Shalom, Lord of Christ, Israel. Today is April the 11th, 2026, and it's the Baltimore Sabbath Service. Men of Israel, I'm just a minute up here. I'm out here.
Why, yes, sir? This is for everybody. Aimani, which means to stand. Wapanya, Hakodam, which means rise and face east.
East is behind us.
We're going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, then in the English. The Lord's Prayer. Abana.
Abana.
Shabbat Shemai. Wadah. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak Wafka. Yaba'ah. Watazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratisa. Kawah. Hayah. Washamayah. The thunder. The call. Yawam. Waslak now. Kawak now. Kasalak now. Kawak now. Wala'ah. Look at Ayah. One side one. A ball. I was shutting up. Right. Look up. I'm a lot. Allah. I'm a little woman. Mom.
In the English. Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is Hakak, the power. Yahweh. Hashim Yahushua. Baba Kusha. The thunder now. Hakak. Allah. The cold Marwa. Hakak. That's a heart. Coming to the right. Hakak. Mahaki. Hakak. Harakah. That's my Allah. The Rishon. Hashim Yahushua.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. He give us the power. Power to heal all manner of sin. And all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. Power to get unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you.
So be it. This is the blessed Israel. Yahweh. Hashim Yahushua. Barak. Wahabaya. Sakari. Barak. Hashim Yahushua.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us in Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ayah. Ahahari. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ai. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratisa. Ayathan. Lamawat. Ragol. Ayatwan. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Yawam. Wala'ah. Yishan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Shamar. Yahweh. Shazalka. Oh, Yah. Yamikah. Yamamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yukakam. Yarak. Halayalam. Yahweh. Yashamar. Lakor. Shamar. Pashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tas'ata. Wawaka. Ayathan. Ra'ai. Alam. Amon.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. When I suffer thy foot to be moved. And he that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. And how is thy keeper? How is thy shade upon thy right hand? The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The house shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The house shall preserve thy going down, and thy coming in. From this time forward, even forevermore.
So be it. This is Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya. Adamayalaka. Alakarash. Ra'afashakwat. Wa'ah. Kayahana. Yamika. Yahayawan. Shanayaka. Nakawa. Ra'ash. Imaka. Yahayamwa. Sawad. We get the eyes of Sawad. Others have a wondika. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakaka. Magoya. Wala'ah. Yasakar. Shamyasha. Iwan. Kaya. There were eyes of Sawad. La. Yakadwa. Ayaka. Barya. Yakaratwa. Aholia. Arwam. Which I Alayam.
وأبا وهجار جبال وعنوان وعنلات على الشعب أن الشمية says the Lord, God Ashur, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Sarawai, Labanya Labai, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamanyan, Kasigas Ra'a, Yamyan, Benakol, or Yashman, the Shamadwa, by Ayanda, Hayawa, Laman, La Adaman, Shayatamwa, the Yamawa, Kaira, Wakasaba, Sahaba, Wakazaba, Wakazomana, Wakazakamba, Ashar, Amara, Shah, Anawa, Naawa, Alahayna, Sayatamba, Kadogala, Kakwash, the Thunder, the Ivory, Wakalahaba, the Laha, Party, Kam, the Redatna, the Sa'iricus, what was Sapaka, the Waham, it's like the Halam, Mala'am, the Yaham, Balawam, we were Kwashla, Shimkan, Yahawah, Yabashla, we were Hoa, like the Eye, we were Kapara, Ababa, we the Ibo, Kiyam, Thumb, Shukab, Yahawah, Labanka, Yawan, Akol, Ba'arataka, Aman.
Aman. And in the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Love.
For love.
Enemies may be told.
Enemies may be told.
They that hate me.
And they that hate me.
And lifted up the head.
And lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Insulted against thy hate ones.
Insulted against thy hate
They
ones.
have said.
They have said,
come
and
let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
Being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
There be no more remembrance.
There be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
One consent.
One consent. They are defended against
the
tabernacles of the and the Israelites.
The
Moab, and Haggard,
the ball,
and Ammon, and Amalek,
the
Philistines,
the
inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined.
And hope in the children of life.
They hope in the children of life.
What's them?
To unto them,
is unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites,
said,
and Sister Sarah,
and
Sister Ben,
son,
and the brook of the son,
perish in the become as dung for the earth.
They become as dung for the earth.
Make that nobles like a wet.
Make the nobles like a red.
And like the add.
And like the add.
Yea. All the princes of the Bible.
All the princes of the Bible.
And as Amuna.
As Amuna
said.
Who said?
Let's take to ourselves.
Let's take to ourselves.
House of Yahweh and possess
the house of Yahweh.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
And the stumble before the wind.
The stumble before the wind.
And the fire burns the wood.
The fire burns the wood.
The flames set up the mountain on fire.
And the flames of the mountain persecute them. Persecute them.
Thy temper.
Thy temper.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
Thy storm.
Thy storm.
Fear their faces with shame.
Fear their faces with shame.
They may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
That can be found.
Trouble forever.
Yeah. That can be put to shame.
Can be put to shame. And parent.
And then they know.
And then they know that thou.
Name alone.
His name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
The Most High.
The Most High.
On the earth.
With all this, so big. These are the blessings of the power structure of Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Yahweh. Wa'alahayim. Matazama Yah. Alawak Yahana. Ha'alawakim. Hasaranyim. Hakotazayanyim. Hakayagayim. Ha'akwakim. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushai.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And
Yahweh. And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
And the general
And the general.
The
general. The captain. Also. The truth.
And the
sister.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
And Yahweh.
And Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
These are the curses. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven
and all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh. And the name Yahweh. Listen to us now. Right now. And evils and curses. Punishment and destruction. To the heathen. Speak against us. Thy prophet. Teacher. The teacher. Priest. The priest. The prince. The priest. The Israelite brothers. And the school. The evils and curses. Punishment and destruction. To the heathen. Shake loose the treasure. The rich of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. Force their riches. to enter into thy sanctuary. Then he was accursed, punishment and destruction to the Edomites, the nation, the drug dealers, the prison, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, and like synagogues and arms, Roman Catholic Church, Pope, Islam, Christianity, Italian, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, the gay lesbian, spies, workers of witchcraft, that's space program, army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, cable access, and the radio, big spirit, many people, and seek to stop us, bring swift destruction, all the keys, stand in the way, try to stop us, broadcast your word, rock planet Earth, let loose all the plagues, let loose all, cause them to go to and fro, through the earth, consume them, let the plagues take the house of the thief, and the murder, let the house shine, like in the gate, from down to flying saucers, punish all the heathen, come up against them, let them speak thy word, let cause it to be known by all, and the angels that have done it, cause it to be spread about the media, about the whole world, cause it to shake at thy coming, and then you have shine. Thank you always, so be it. Would you give me another drink of it? Oh. Yeah. No. Now we're going to be starting off, our reading in Numbers chapter 23, verse 5 through 11, verse in Hebrew, but in the English.
Numbers chapter 23, verse 5, and 1 to verse 11. Numbers chapter 23, verse 5 in the Hebrew. For Yasham Yahweh Dabar, Babaya, Bala'ain, or Yamar, Shawab, Al, Balak, Wakab, the Dabar, verse 6. For Yashab, Al Yawab, Wahana, Nakazal, Al, Alafwa, Hawa'a, Wakal, Sharia, Mawa'ab, verse 7. For Yasha'ab, Mashalwa, Wayamar, Man, Aram, Nakan, Naya, Balak, Mawa'ab, Maharaya, Kwadam, Lakab, Ara'ah, Laya, Ya'ikwa, Walaka, Za'aimab, Yasha'ala, verse 8. Ma, Akwab, La'a, Kwaba, Wama, Za'ain, La'a, Za'ain, Yahawa, verse 9. Kaya, Mara'ach, Tazarium, Ara Anwa, Wama Gabai, Wa, Ara Asha Warnawa, Han, Ein, Labadad, Yasha Khan, Wabagal, Wayam, La'a, Yata Kasha, verse 10. Maya, Mana, Ipar, Yaiqua, Wama Sapar, Rabah, Yasha'ala, Thamah, Napashya, Mawat, Yashariam, with a ya, Akaria Thaya, Kama wa, verse 11. Wayamar, Balak, Bala'ain, Ma, Aishayah, Laya, Kwab, Ayabya, Lakwa Kahyaka, Wahana, Barak, and that's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 23, verse 5 through 11 in the English. Numbers chapter 23, verse 5. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, Return unto Balak, and thus thou shalt speak.
Just to give you some background, remember, Balak, the Lord was going to kill Balaam because Balaam didn't do something. He was disobeyed the Lord's order. But now he spared him, and he said, whatever I tell you, you must say. Okay, because remember, Balak sent for Balaam to curse Israel, but Balaam could only do what the Lord has asked him to do. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. Verse 7. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, hath brought me from Aram, out of the mountain of the east, saying, Come curse me, Jacob, and come, defy Israel. Verse 8. How shall I curse whom God hath not cursed? And how shall I defy whom God, whose, when you see the word, whom the Most High hath not defied. Verse 9. Verse 9. For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Verse 10. Who can count the dust of Jacob, and the number of the fourth part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last ends be like his. Verse 11. And Balak said unto Balaam, What hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether.
Excellent. So let me just give you a quick synopsis. Remember, the Moab and the Midianites and these nations are scared of Israel because, remember, Israel just slaughtered two famous and mighty Amalekite kings, Sihon and Og. Okay, they slaughtered them, and you got to think they're coming towards towards these nations, and they're covering the earth. It looks like so. It's like they can't even be numbered. It's like 600,000 men, and then it probably is about 1 million to 2 million people out there. Okay, and they know they've heard what's happened to Egypt, and they heard what's happened to these Amalekites. So Balak wanted Balaam to come and curse these people because Balaam was a seer supposedly, and remember the Lord had spared Balaam, but he told him, "Whatever I tell you, you better say, or I will slaughter you." So Balaam cannot curse the children of Israel; he can only bless them. All right.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 23, verse 12 through 18, first in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Numbers chapter 23, verse 12. Waya ayin, waya amar, hala'a, ashar, yashyam, yahawa, bapaya, athwa, ashamar, ladabar, verse 13. Waya amar, alua, balak, lak, thaya, all, makwawam, akar, ashar, anwa, basham, apas, quatazawa, wakola, wakwa, banwa, laya, masham, verse 14, waya, wakawa, shada, tazakyam, all, ra'at, papasaga, wayaban, Shabaiha, Mazabaka, Wayal, Par, Wayal, Mamazabat, Bamazabat, verse 15, Wayamar, Balak, Hafai Tazam, Ka, Ala, Alaka, Wa'anakya, Aquara, Ka, verse 16, Wayakwar, Yahweh, all, Bala'ain, Yasham, Dabar, Bapayawa, Wayamar, Shawal, Al, Balak, Waka, the Debar, verse 17, where you Aliwa, Wahanwa, not the Zal, Al, Alakwa, where you Washaria, Wama Ab, Wama Akwa, where you Amar, Lawa, Balak, Ma, Debar, Yahweh, verse 18, where you Sha'ah, Mashallah, where you Amar, Kawam, Balak, where you Shemai, has a Yana, Aya, Banwa, Tagapar. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 23, verse 12 through 18. Numbers chapter 23, verse 12. And he answered and said, must I not take heed to speak that which the Most High had put in my mouth? Verse 13. And Balak said unto him, come, I pray thee, with me unto another place, from whence thou mayest see them. Thou shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shalt not see them all. And curse me them from thence.
So he's going to take him to another spot. He wants them to see the children of Israel. And a lot of places where he's taking them are pretty much pagan high places. Because, you know, when they would want somebody to curse, somebody to be cursed, or when they wanted to contact their God, they would go to a high place. Okay, so he's taking them to another area so that, because he thinks that Balaam is going to curse Israel, which he can't.
Verse 13. And Balak said unto him, come, I pray thee, with me. Numbers chapter 23, verse 14. And he brought him into the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. Verse 15. And he said unto Balak, stand here by the burnt offering while I meet with the Lord yonder. Verse 16. And the Lord met, how you say his name?
It could be Balaam or Balaam. I've heard two pronounce it both ways.
Balaam, and put a word in his mouth, and said, go again unto Balak, and say thus. Verse 17. And when he came to him, behold, he stood by his burnt offering, and the priests of Moab with him. And Balak said unto him, what had the Lord spoken? Verse 18. And he took up his parable and said, rise up, Balak, and hear, hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor.
Okay, so he's putting the word, putting the word in his mouth, and now he's got to hear what he has to say. Okay, and he's taking them to different areas because he thinks that these different places is going to work with him cursing Israel. But Balaam knows better now, because he knows the angel of the Lord could be standing any minute and slaughter him. All right.
Now I'm going to be reading Numbers chapter 23, verse 19 through 25, first in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Numbers chapter 23, verse 19 in the Hebrew. Ayash, al, wayakazah, waban, adam, wayathanakam, hahawa, amar, wala, ya aisha, wadabar, wala, yakwai, Mana, verse 20. Hana Dabar Lakwat Faya with the Wabarak Wala Ayash Yabna. Verse 21. La Habayat a one Baya Aikwa Baya Yaikwa Wala Aimal with Bayashal Yahweh, Alahaywa, Aimwa, with our Ait, Malak, Bawa, verse 22, all, Mawatazai Ya'am, Mamatazarium, Katha wa Aipa, Ra'am, Lawa, verse 23, Kaya La'a, Nakash, Baya Aikwa, Wala'a, Yakwa, Kwasam, Bayasha'ala, Ait, Ya Amar, Ya Aikwa, Bala Yasha'ala, Ma, all. Verse 24, Hun, Ein, Kalab Ya'a, Yakwawam, Waka Arya, Yatha Nasha'a, La'a, Yashaka, I, Ya'akal, Tayyrak, Adam, Kalalayam, Yashata, verse 25, Waya Amar, Balak, All, Bala'ain, Gum, Quam, La'a, Baquam, Bunwa, Gum, Barak, La'a, Thararak, Nawa. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 23, verse 19 through 25 in the English. 19, verse 19. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? So I don't maybe that again. Verse 19. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Verse 20. Behold, I have received commandments to bless, and he hath blessed, and I cannot reverse it. Verse 21. He hath not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither hath he seen perverseness in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. Verse 22. God brought them out of Egypt. He had, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any deviation against Israel according to his time. It shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath God wrought? Verse 24. Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey, and drink the blood of the slain. Verse 25. And Balak said unto Balaam, neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all.
So we see here when Balaam is saying this, he's pretty much reassuring to Balak that the Most High is going to do what he said he was going to do. He promised the blessing that Israel would come into a land because of his promise to Abraham, and he's going to do what he said. Okay, the precept would be, when the Most High said, "My word shall not come back to me void." Okay, the Most High is going to set out to do what he did, said he was going to do, which was to bring Israel into the land and possess the nations that are around it, and to pluck out those nations. And Balak is just so shocked because Balaam is known to be a greedy man. So he's shocked and saying, "How is this man not, cursing this nation, knowing that I would give him all the treasures that I promised?" But Balaam now knows better because he knows that he can be killed any minute if he disobeys the word of the Lord anymore. All right, that's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 23, verse 26 through 30.
Numbers chapter 23, verse 26 in the Hebrew. Wa'ya'ayin, Bala'ayin, Wa'ya'amar, Balak, Hala'ah, the Barthaya, Al-Yaka, La'amar, Kal, Ashar, Yadabar, Yahweh, Afwa, Aisha, verse 27. Wa'yamar, Balak, Al, Bala'ayin, Laka, Na'ah, Aquaka, Al, Makwawam, Kar, Awalia, Yashar, Ba'ayanya, Ha'alahayim, Bakwa, Bathwa, Layah, Masham, verse 28. Wa'yakwak, Balak, Bala'ayin, Ra'ash, Ha'aiwar, Anashakwak, Punya, Hayash Yaman. Verse 29. Wa'yamar Bala'ayin, Balak, Bana, Layah, Bazah, Shabaiha, Mazabakah, Hakahan. That's like Wahakan, Layah, Bazah, Shabaiha, Harim, Washabaiha, Ayolim, verse 30, where you Aisha, Mak, Ka'ashar, Amar, Alahaim, where you Par, Al Yal, Bama Zabak. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter
24. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 1. Wayara'a bala'ayin kaya tawa ba'ayanya yahaw labarak yash'ala wala'a halak kapa'ayin bapa'ayin lakora'ath nakashim wayashach hamadabar Panyawa, verse 2, Wayasha'a bala'ayin Ayanyawa, Wayara'a Yasha'ala Shakan, Lashabakyawa, with a Hayam Alyawa, Raka Alahayim.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 23, verse 26 and through 30, and then we're going to go to Numbers chapter 24, verse 1 through 2 in the English. Numbers chapter 23, verse 26. But Balaam answered and said unto Balak, Told not I thee, saying, All that the Lord speaketh that I must do. Verse 27. Balak said unto Balaam, Come, I pray thee, I will bring thee unto another place. Peradventure it will please God that thou mayest curse me them from thence.
He's still trying to take him to another place, taking him to different high places where he thinks it's going to work.
Verse 28. And Balak brought Balaam unto the top of Peor, that looketh towards Jeshimon, Jai Shaman. Verse 29. And Balaam said unto Balak, Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 bullocks and 7 rams. Verse 30. And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram unto every altar. Chapter 24, verse 1. And when Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he went not, as at other times, to seek for enchantments, but he set his face towards the wilderness. Verse 2. And Balaam lifted up his eyes and he saw Israel abiding in its tents according to their tribes. And the Spirit of God came upon him.
Excellent. So the encouragement of the Lord came upon him, and he's going to do what the Most High wills. Okay, and now, the Lord has put the Spirit upon him to definitely bless and to say great things about Israel and what's going to happen about Israel. Okay, and you can think that other times the Lord can use who he wants to do his will. I remember how Saul was trying to come kill David, and then the Spirit of the Lord came upon Saul, and Saul started prophesying. Okay, so the Lord, whatever, who can resist, like the scripture, who can resist his will? Okay, so the Lord wills that he can use even our enemies to do the will that he would like. All right, and like he's doing, because Balaam is an enemy of Israel. You got to remember that he's not a friend of Israel. All right.
What nation is Balaam again?
I want to say he's a Midianite, but I'll double check on that. No, I don't know what they. I'll check. Okay. I believe he's a Midianite. I know Moab and Midianite were close to each other. Because they killed Balaam. I believe it's in Numbers. It's in Numbers. They show when they when they went against the Midianites, they killed Balaam. I believe it's a Midianite, but I'll double check.
One question, sir. Said that he in chapter 24, verse 1, and when it says, and when Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he went not as at other times to seek for enchantments, but he said basically what the But when he seek for enchantments, what he was really trying to find, a way to curse.
Well, what I believe in this text is saying seek enchantments. It's kind of like a form of witchcraft they would do. A lot of these nations back then, anciently, when they would seek enchantments, it was kind of like they were getting high. They were getting high, seeking soothsayers. So I don't know exactly how they would do it. I don't know how the other nation, but it was a form of witchcraft. That's why the Most High actually even said that enchanters couldn't live in Israel. He had to kill them. Okay, because they were doing things that they weren't supposed to. First of all, they would go to a high place to try to seek like a witch, a wizard, or they would get high. So it was some type of enchantment that he was doing. Okay, some type of form of witchcraft.
So,
go ahead.
No, so like, a lot of sisters, they like, they go out and they want to seek enchantments with like buying sage. And trying to think that that'll kill spirits, like take away spirits. That would be like considering seeking an enchantment, taking an action to go out and I want to get rid of spirits. I'm going to go buy some sage so I can get rid of spirits.
It's a form of witchcraft. Like going to soothsayers, going to psychics, like I said, a lot of times sometimes they get high, seek things and crystal balls and all that. That's why the Lord said that those could not live in. There's a precept of that where he talks about enchanters can't live. I'll pull up that precept.
I mean, you sisters out there that want to go for tarot cards and stuff.
Exactly.
Most I saying that you should be unalive.
Exactly.
That all sisters should think about.
Exactly.
You go out and want to get the stones because you want to do this. Most High is so serious that stuff that y'all so, and a lot of sisters like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of sisters stuck on. That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I forgot about it. That I think it's you will be unlocked.
Yeah, it's a form of like divination. Like there's different forms. Like I said, there can be crystal balls. That's where like the 8 ball comes from. Well, I do this today, what? Well, I win. You got snow and stuff like that. And that's like the soothsayers and stuff like that. So when you wanted to seek the Lord, anciently you would have to go to talk to the priest of the Lord. Okay, you wouldn't go to the witch. Because remember, Saul went to the witch in Endor to find out what the Lord is saying. Okay, and then remember the witch was shocked because she was like, at first she was like, because remember Saul didn't tell her who she was, and then she realized who it was. Remember, Saul initially got rid of all the witches.
Right.
Because all the witches, the wizards, and champions, those are the people, So that's what Balaam, that's why Balaam was an enemy to Israel. He was not, that's what the Lord eventually kills him. He eventually gets unalive. He eventually gets unalive. The Lord was just using him to bless Israel. That's all. The Lord was putting the spirit upon him to bless Israel.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 24, verse 3 through 9. Verse in the Hebrew and in the English.
Numbers chapter 24, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Where you sha'ah, mashallah, where you amar, bala'ayin, bunwa, ba'ar, hagabar, shatam, ha'ayan, verse 4. Shamai, amariam, all, ashar, machazah, Shadia, Yachaza, Nepal, Magog, Ayanyum, verse 5, Tabla, Alahayaka, Yaikwa, Mashakahyaka, Yasha'ala, verse 6, Kanakolium, Natyum, Noah, Kaganach, Alia, Nahar, Ka'alahayim, Natai, Yahweh, Karazium, Alia, Mayam, verse 7, Yazal, Mayam, Madaliawa, Wazaraiwa, Bamayam, Rabayam, Wayaram, Ma'agad, Malakwa, Matanasha'a, Malakatwa, verse 8. All Mawa Taza Awa Mama Tazaria Kathawa Aipath Ra'am Lawa Ya Akal Goya Tazaria Wa I Tazamat Yaham Garam Wakataza Yawa Yamakamat Kataza. Verse 9. Karai Shaka Arya Wakalabyawa Maya Yakwa Yum. Now Mamba Barak Yaka Barawak Roar Yaka Arawa Arawar. That's it.
Now I'm going to be reading Numbers chapter 24, verse 3 through 9, and the angry. Numbers chapter 24, verse 3. And he took up his parable and said, Balaam, the son of Or, hath said, and the man whose eyes are open hath said. Verse 4. He hath said, which heard the words of God, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. Verse 5. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel. Verse 6. As the valleys are they spread forth, as gardens by the riverside, as the trees of blind olives, which the Lord hath planted, and as cedar trees besides the water. Verse 7. He shall pour the water out of his bucket, and his seed shall be in many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. Verse 8. God brought him forth out of Egypt. He had as it were the strength of a unicorn. He shall eat up the nations his enemies, and shall break their bones, and pierce them through with his arrows. Verse 9. He crouched, he lay down as a lion, and as a great lion, who shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blessed thee, and cursed is he that cursed thee.
Let's see. To answer your question earlier, Numbers 22, verse 5 says where Balaam is from. Numbers 22, verse 5 is 24. He sent messengers to Balaam, the son of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, Behold, there come a people coming out of Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, coming to abide of them against it. So this is by the river of the land. So I have to check exactly where that land is. But I do know that he was associated, I think that was near the Euphrates, probably around maybe like Turkey or Syria. It's where Balaam is from. I know he was closely associated with the Midianites, though. All right. All right. And where are we at?
We are at Numbers chapter 24, verse 10 through 16 in the Hebrew.
Numbers chapter 24, verse 10 in the Hebrew. Wayakar, Balak, Bala'ain, Wayasapak, Kapayawa, Wayamar, Balak, Bala'ain, Laqua, Ayabya, Para Afrika, Bahana, Barakat, Barak, Za, Shalash, Pa'ayim, verse 11, Pa'aita, Barak, Laka, all, Malqua, Wam, Yaka, Amarthaya, Kabad, Akabadka, Wahana, Mana'aika, Yahweh, Makawa, verse 12, Bayamar, Bala'ain, all, Balak, Kala'a, Gum, all, Bala'ak, Yaka, Ashar, Shalakah, Alya, Dabar Thaya, La Amar, verse 13, Ya Thun, La Ya, Balak, La Yahweh, Kasa, was a Ha, La Allah call, La Aibar, Bar, Haya, Yahweh, La Aishawa, so Waba, Awa, Ra'aiha, Balabia, Ashar, Yadabar, Yahweh, Aqua, Dabar, verse 14, Wa'aita, Hananya, Wala Lak, La'ain Maya, Laka, Ayataza, Ayatazaka, Ashar, Ya'aisha, Ha'ain, Hazah, La'ainka, Ba'akaryah, Hayamyam, verse 15, Wayasha'a, Mashalwa, Wayamar, Ba'ain, Bunwa, Ba'ar, Wana'am, Bagabar, Shatam, Ha'ayan, verse 16, Na'am, Shemai, Amaria, All, Wayadai, the Ait, Alya 1, Makaza, Shadya, Yakaza, Nepal, Wagalyawa, Ayanyum, and that's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 24, verse 10 through 16 in the English. Numbers chapter 24, verse 10. And Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smite his hands together. And Balak said unto Balaam, I call thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast altogether blessed them these 3 times. Verse 11. Therefore, now flee thy to thy place. I thought to promote thee into a great honor, but lo, the Lord hath kept thee back from honor. Verse 12. Balaam said unto Balak, spake I not also to try to thy messenger which thou hast sent it unto me, saying, verse 13, if Balak will give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the commandments of the Lord, to do either good or bad of my own mind. But what the Lord has said, that will I speak. Verse 14, and now, behold, I go unto my people. Come therefore, and I will advertise thee what this people shall do to thy people in the later days. Verse 15, and he took up his parable and said, Balaam, the son of Beor, hath said, and the man whose eyes are open have said. Verse 16, he has said, which heard the words of God, and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty falling into a trance, but had his eyes open.
So pretty much Balak is disappointed in Balaam. He thought that, he was going to come, because remember, he's used him before to curse people or nations. Remember, Balaam was well known in this area at that time, well known false prophet seer, if you want to say. He was well known, like I said, with his, tricks and enchantments and witchcraft or wizardry that he was using. And they thought this was going to work against the nation of Israel, but Most High put the spirit on him to bless Israel. So Balaam is very disappointed.
Salaki, could this be because we know all of those other gods are fake, right? So being as though he had that reputation all around, could this be like with Pharaoh and also with America, that the Most High built him up, that reputation up, just to show his power of, I allow this, you know what I mean, and I'm making this, that you bless Israel.
Come. That's actually an excellent point. Just like you said, I praise for a soul that I could show my pretty much my power at the time. That's the only reason. That was Pharaoh's purpose, and so that's other people's purpose too, just so that Most High could raise them up just to destroy them, and show who he really is.
Oh.
There's a precept that's in Proverbs. The Lord creates all for himself, even the wicked for the day of doom. That's in Proverbs 16. So and that's what it says. I believe it says the Lord creates some vessels for honor, and some for dishonor. So that's an excellent way to look at it.
Come. This is Numbers chapter 24, verse 17 through 15. One of the first in Hebrew and in English.
Oh, that's my fault. That's 23. That was my writing.
17 through 23.
Come. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 17. Anwa, wala I thought I shall war now. Wala parawa the rock kawaka ma'ayan wakwam shabat mayasha'ala wa makakataza thaya mawa'a wakara rar call bunya shop. Verse 18. Wahaya adawam rasha'a yarasha wahaya yarasha sha'ayar ayabiwa wayasha'ala aisha khayal. Verse 19. Wayarad mayayakwa waha'abayad sharia Ma'ayar, verse 20. I'm a lock. Wayasha'a, Mashallah, Wayamar, Ra'ashya, Goyam, I'm a lock. Karia, Yahweh, Ida, Abad, verse 21. Wayra'a, Aquayanya, Wayasha'a, Mashallah, Wayamar, Ayatan, Wama Mawashabka, Washayam, Wasalai, Kwanka, verse 22. Kaya, Yahya, Laba'ar, Koyan, Ma, Ashawar, Ashabak, verse 23. Wayasha'a, Mashallah, Wayamar, Awaya, Maya, Yahya, Mashamwa, all.
Now I'm going to be reading Numbers chapter 24, verse 17 through 23 in the English. Verse 17, I shall see him, and not now I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the hands of Moab, and destroy all the children of Seth. Verse 18.
And of course, we know that's a prophecy talking about Yahweh.
Verse 18, and Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies. And Israel shall do valiantly. That also a precept to after us, like being so Edom shall be a possession.
Come.
Meaning like he's talking about like after.
Come. We're gonna possess Edom, and then Edom will be destroyed. Unless their children rise up.
Verse 18. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy them that remain in the city. Verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but this later end shall be that he perished forever. And Salakia, that's all he's talking about, so-called Judaism.
Come, and there's a precept to that in Exodus where Moses says that he will blot out Amalek from his book forever. I gotta find it's in Exodus. I think it's maybe Exodus 15 where he said he will blot out Amalek from his book. So this is going right with that precept.
And we haven't even went to war either yet.
Come, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is definitely like a possession that he should bring up Edom, like right now.
Come.
You know what I mean?
Come.
And Amalek. And also when they say that in verse 20, when it says, and when he looked on Amalek and took up his mean, Amalek is the first of the nation. That's like, is that saying that, you know, when they say that Amalek is the lead, is the lead, like you, eldest tribe to Israel, Amalek is the eldest tribe of all those.
I'll check with you. I'm gonna check with Jeremiah. But when it says Amalek was the first, I get that he was like you got to think all those nations. Amalek was one of the mightiest nations in that time. So that's how I'm intrigued. But I'll check with Jeremiah because you got to think when they came into the wilderness and they pretty much were slaughtering the Amalekites. That scared everybody else. Everybody else got scared because of it. Because that's
like slaughtering
Amalek, yeah, and Sihon and Og, they weren't no small type, you know. That's just like somebody coming in and they take out. I guess a good analogy would be if another nation just came and let's just say France came, took out the United States, real just took them out. All the other nations be like, oh, or Russia. You see what I'm saying? Other nations get scared. Like, wait a minute, they took that out. And that's why Balak went to Balaam and said, "Yo, curse these people because they just slaughtered two major Amalek kings." So, but I'll double check with Jeremiah. But it was talking about.
So that's why he keep bringing this up.
It's like because he was Amalek was one of the mightiest nations out there, you know, and Israel just came and just knocked off two of their best kings. So that's why other nations became scared. They heard what happened in Egypt, and they're coming across east of the Jordan, and they just took out Sihon and Og, and that's what scared the other nations. Like, well, they can wipe them out, and they just took out Egypt. Where does that leave all of us? Right. You know what I'm saying?
We currently in the wilderness in these kingdoms, and we knocking them off while traveling.
What we traveling?
We supposed
to get you again,
and now nations is trying to come up against us again to knock us off. You know what I'm saying? Come. All right, verse 21. And he looked on the Kenites and took up his prayer and said, "Is thy dwelling place like it?" Verse 21. And he looked on the Kenites and took up his prayer and said, "Strong is thy dwelling place, and thou put thy nest in a rock." Verse 22. Nevertheless, the Kenites shall be wasted unto Ashur, shall carry thee away captive. Verse 23. And he took up his parable and said, "Alas, who shall live with God with this? When God doeth this." So you know Kenites is.
I know the Kenites were associated with the Midianites, because I believe there's a precept. There's a precept in Judges about the Kenites. They are closely associated with the Midianites. There's a couple precepts. There's one in Judges. Let me see if I can pull that verse. Let me pull that real quick. See, Sisera, Sisera fled away and speaking a jailed wife of the Hebrew, and they were associated with the Midianites without the check, because you look throughout the scriptures, you'll see like Judges chapter 4 verse 17. It says, "Howbeit Sisera fled away and wanted to eat to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite." These were a peace between Jabin, the king of Hazor, and the house of Heber the Kenite. They must have been a tribe that was kind of like at peace with Israel, but I don't know their beginnings. They must have been a group of people that were at this time, because we look in Judges and it talks about Kenites. There's another part of the scripture talking about Kenites, so I'll double check. I don't know where they came from. I'll push it out.
That's it. Just a minute here. I'm out of here.
Why your shower? This is for everybody. Money. Everybody, which means stand. What went down, aquadum, which means rise, face east, which is going to be behind us. Do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, then the English. The Lord's Prayer, Abinah, Shabbat Shemai, Kodah, Hayah, Shukah, Yahab, Balak Bakah, Sabah, Excited, Hayah, Isha, Ba'aratsa, Kawah, Hayah, Shemai, the thunder now, the come, call, the one, the salat now, Kabawat, the sanat now, Kabawat now, Bala'ah, the iron, when the say one, a ball, a shine, a young, ride, a young, a car, a malaka, Allah, Wahapa, I'm out. Our Father, John heaven, I'll be on the kingdom come. My kingdom come, thy will be on earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Give us our debts.
And we forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
Lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever and
forever.
ever. So be it.
So be it.
Sorry. This concludes the Sabbath service.
Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahabashia Shabbat, Yagimata, Saw, which means return, sisters, Imad, or sister, Imad. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sister. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahabashia, Yagimata, Class is next.
We got black Latinos and Native Americans. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go. You got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. Ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go.
B-Raw, wanna go to war, gotta have it to the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting check from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar here, hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Whether anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time. Look it out the way, the price to pay before.
That shit go left.
Nah, for real though.
Right.
B-Raw.
Left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn right. That shit go left.
Nah, for real though.
Right.
B-Raw.
Left, right, left, right. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You goddamn.
Y'all about to put me outside right there.